Ukoliko uzmemo da čitamo Bibliju, Otkrovenje, glava 20, možemo da vidimo da na krajevima ravne zemlje postoji jedan narod koji se zove Gog i Magog. Tu se kaže i izići će da vara narode po sva 4 kraja zemlje Goga, Magoga, da iskupi na boj koji je broj kao pijesak morski. Biblija je bila u pravu. Tamo se zaista nalazi civilizacija i to jedna u blizini kupole, dok druga ispod zemlje sa otvorom u blizini prve. Fotografije sa misije High Jump admirala Byrda, koje su ugledale svjetlo dana, a koje su se doskoro skrivale, nesumnjivo to dokazuju.
Byrd oversaw Operation High Jump, the largest Antarctic expedition to date. The massive military convoy included 13 ships, 33 aircraft, and 4,700 troops.
Apparently, they actually fought a battle in Antarctica, probably between remnants of the Third Reich and perhaps extraterrestrials as well. There were stories of craft coming up out of the water and attacking them.
Flying saucers dealt a very heavy defeat to Byrd's Operation High Jump. He gave a report in March of 1947 that said a new enemy had been discovered that could fly from pole to pole in an instant.
Almost 15,000 miles south, Admiral Byrd leads another American expedition, reopening Little America in the hostile Antarctic.
Postavlja se pitanje zašto se u ovom videoklipu iz 1956. godine kaže da je Antarktika neprijateljska. Da li zbog toga jer je lično admiral Byrd, a što navodi Wikipedia, rekao da tamo postoje letilice koje mogu izvršiti invaziju na Sjedinjene Američke Države. Kur'an također potvrđuje da postoji narod u blizini kupole na ravnoj zemlji, dok se prolaz u šuplju zemlju koji vodi do naroda Goga i Magoga, to jest Agarte, nalazi upravo kod njih između dvije planine, to je prolaz koji je zatvorio poslanik Zulkarnein, alejselam, to jest Aleksandar Makedonski.
It's warmer than it should be. It's coming from the tunnel down there. I'm ready to go.
U Kur'anu se kaže da se prolaz do naroda Agarte, to jest do naroda Goga i Magoga, nalazi između dvije planine, to jest rupa između dvije planine koju je zatrpao poslanik Zulkarnein, alejselam. Nakon što ovo provjerimo, pogledat ćemo odlomak iz filma Iron Sky, The Coming Race, to jest gvozdeno nebo, nadolazeća rasa. Ukoliko vam je potrebno više vremena da ovo pročitate, možete da pauzirate video, a mi sada prelazimo na odlomak iz filma Iron Sky, The Coming Race, da uporedimo sve ovo.
We had found a planet with air and water and life. My brother ordered us to take our ship and move underground. You see, the Earth is hollow. The entrance to the hollow earth lies between two mountains on Antarktika.
My God, it's true. For centuries, people have been talking about worlds within the hollow earth. 18th century writers called it Agartha.
It is impossible.
You're looking at it.
During the Second World War, this part of Antarctica was occupied by Germany. Hitler, actually, sent expeditions down here looking for the supposed entrance to Agartha at the South Pole. Some people say that this is the site of secret submarine bases. Some people say that this is the center of Nazi UFO research.
The world consists of vast cultures with stories that constantly connect their gods with the inner earth. And the technology we hear about in these inner earth accounts is so far advanced for the time of the writings. And these are the ancient stories passed down in mystic religions that have no direct connection with each other.
Science discoveries in the last few years tell us that there's an undersurface ocean that has 3 times more water in it than all of the surface oceans in the world in which they think there could be life. There are a great deal of mysteries about the earth itself and many places in the Bible that infer that there is supernatural entities beneath the surface of the earth.
The passage in Job is unique in that it does say in, if you're looking at the King James or the New Jerusalem Bible. However, most of the translations will say on or upon, assuming that based on modern sense of physics. But the true word in its context means in, and in means inside. So it's obviously access to an inner earth or some kind of realm of some type.
Among the Native American peoples, the Navajo legends teach that the forerunners of man came from beneath the earth. The ancient ones had supernatural powers, but they were driven from their caverns by a great flood. Once on the surface of Earth, they passed on their great knowledge to the human race, before once again returning to their great sanctuary back inside the Earth.
Among my people, we have a saying that it's in the time of the Guacara Hagua. And Guacara means in the ancient times of the caves.
But we have discovered that these underground tunnels and caverns, that this subterranean world is ubiquitous across the earth. That wherever you find megaliths, wherever you find these ancient antediluvian structures, you're going to discover that they're connected to 2 things. They're below and above. As above, so below. They are aligned specifically with certain constellations, and they're also sitting on top of the access ways, the tunnels, the passageways into this vast subterranean world.
The inner world was supposedly connected to the surface people by a hole in the north. This seems to be referring directly to the North Pole. The North Pole entrance is a reoccurring theme throughout many Hollow Earth belief systems. The ancient writings of the Chinese, Egyptians, and Eskimos all speak of a great opening in the north, and of a race of people who live under the Earth's crust. The writings say that their ancestors came from a paradise land inside the Earth's interior. But the native traditions aren't the only that refer to a supernatural paradise land inside the earth. The famous Russian channeler Nicholas Roerich, who was a channel for the ascended master known as El Mariah, had claimed that Lhasa, the capital of Tibet, was connected by a tunnel with the inner earth capital, Shambhala. The entrance of this tunnel was guarded by lamas who were sworn to secrecy. A similar tunnel was believed to connect the secret chambers at the base of the Great Pyramid at Giza. And we know that the Great Pyramid is believed to be yet another entrance into the Hollow Earth. It's practically impossible to talk about the Hollow Earth without discussing Agartha, which takes us into the beliefs of many ancient mystics that have then carried over into the New Age movement of modernity. Agartha is sometimes referred to as Agartha or even Agarti, and this is a world of legend, if you will, that allegedly resides inside the earth or deep beneath the surface. Technically, Agartha is defined as the entire Hollow Earth complex, or even Hollow Earth realm. Shambhala, or Shangri-La, is oftentimes deemed as the capital of Agartha, which is believed to be the dwelling place of the immortals. Shambhala is literally a mythical paradise, according to mystics, and it's known under various names. It's been called the Forbidden Land, the Land of Radiant Spirits, the Land of the Living Gods, and the Land of Wonders. According to popular religious beliefs, there's a king entity that rules over Shambhala, and there are ancient prophecies of this king surfacing as a world messiah in the future, rising to the surface with his mystical supernatural armies to rid the world of evil, and then ushering in a new golden age. Not only do we get stories and legends passed down surrounding the inner earth, but we also have documented entrances to the subterranean world. Some are known as planetary grid points, but some of the most notable alleged entrances include the North and South Poles, the Kentucky Mammoth Cave in South Central Kentucky. You've got several locations showing up in Brazil, including Mato Grosso, the city of Pasig. The Himalayan mountains in Tibet have some interesting stories surrounding them as well, where the entrance to the underground city of Shanshe is allegedly guarded by Hindu monks. In Mongolia, the underground city of Xinhua allegedly exists beneath the border of Mongolia and China. In Rama, India, beneath the surface city, is a long-lost subterranean city that they say is also named Rama, following the occult ideology, as above, so below. The Great Pyramid of Giza is said to have been strategically built over a vast subterranean city known about by the ancients. You then have King Solomon's Mines. Now, King Solomon's Mines is surrounded by legends that have sparked many expeditions in search for King Solomon's gold, right there in the inner earth tunnels. Interestingly, when you get to Mount Shasta, California, you find legends that the Agarthian city of Talos allegedly exists not only within, but beneath this mountain as well.